So me and Carl really got close in 6th grade when we started wrestling together, and we just were partners, like wrestling partners, for majority of my time wrestling.
He came over as a 6th grader, and he was just getting into the sport, but man, he absorbed it, every bit of it. Anything I was doing, he was more than willing to listen, to jump in, and to try to figure out. And he just absorbed the sport from the get-go, and his dad, Terry, was a huge supporter of him, and made sure he got him into our room anytime he could get him over here.
Me and Carl would always go in, drill, practice. If it was in season, we would be practice partners. And then if it was off season, we would usually be in the wrestling room, still practicing and trying to get better.
I wrestled with Carl all the time, and he didn't ever want me to go easy on him. He wanted me to really roll with him and really scrap, and we really would, and it was great.
Carl definitely challenged me and pushed me to grow as an athlete, because he just constantly was trying to get better. If anyone was going to explain Carl in a single word, it would be a competitor. It didn't matter what he was doing, he wanted to win. From video games to dodgeball to wrestling, whatever he was doing, if it was a competition, he was a competitor and he wanted to win.
He hated to lose at whatever it was. Honestly, I don't know that I've ever met a more competitive person. Carl was a huge factor with those teams, and from 9, 10, 11, and 12. That group was so close and so tight. They've done all the right things for 5, 6 years with me.
He brought a intensity to the room which motivated people, but also pushed everyone else to try to reach that level of competitiveness. Carl's work ethic was very good. We would be in the room, and he came in every day, and when you were going to wrestle Carl, it was going to be a match. It was going to be a brawl, and you just had to bring your A game. He came in every day ready to roll, ready to practice, and he beat a lot of people just because how mentally tough he was. The actual sheer dedication to winning pushed him very far and allowed him to succeed in a lot of ways.
Tremendous young man, tremendous wrestler. He would do anything I asked of him. He was going to do whatever it took to be good. It meant a ton to our program. He was one of those kids that I would tell him I appreciate just the leadership he had, the love and respect he had, not for just me, but my family. I mean, the kid was such a respectful kid. It was always, yes sir, no sir, coach.
Outside of just the competitive nature he had, he loved to have fun, and he could find a way to have fun almost anywhere. It was encouraging and very contagious, just the energy that he brought into everything, and just his desire to have fun in a lot of aspects in life. I would definitely thank him for being my wrestling partner for all those years and putting up with just the grind that wrestling is, and continuously pushing me to be better. I know Carl would be very, very proud of this. And I know him and his dad would both really enjoy this, and this would be a great moment to get to share with them, because I definitely wouldn't have been the wrestler that I was without him. And it's just great to see him be able to go into the Hall of Fame.
They would be on cloud 9 for this honor, and I know that it would mean the world to both of them. I mean, he's definitely one of the Buckeye great wrestlers of all time.